Hello everyone, welcome! This is the second video on the pottery studio in India. In this video, I show you how black pots can become black without any glaze or paint. We speak to the owner of the studio and I show you the finished product of the pots. So stick around to the very end so you don't miss anything. Please hit the subscribe button if you would like to see more of my videos. Okay, let's go! Right now I am walking to the pottery studio. I finished all of the pots that I'm going to make for this trip. And now we're just doing the finishing touches on the different pots. Last night they did the firing, so I'm excited to see, and I'll show you what the pots came out to look like, the ones that were fired. And I have to finish 2 pots, and then I have to take those with me unfired back to the US. And I'll find a studio there that will fire them for me. I really think these rickshaws, they're such a good idea. I really like them because there's so many people and there's small roads, and these are just perfect. Some of the bigger cars can completely take up the whole road, a road that 2 rickshaws can go back and forward on. Yeah, I think they're really cool. I was out of breath because I walked from below the bottom of this mountain to get to the pottery studio. This is what the pots look like after firing. You can see the 2 sections. One is not shiny. This is what it looks like out of the kiln without any burnishing work. The top section is with burnishing work. Here is a small vase. For this vase, I wanted to keep the roughness in the middle and do the burnishing at the bottom and top of the vase. Sanding a pot will give it a nice professional finish. After sanding, dip a sponge or a paintbrush in water and paint the part of the pot that you would like to burnish. Burnishing pottery is a technique in which clay is polished to a beautiful sheen using a hard, smooth surface, such as a smooth stone, plastic, or even glass, without the use of glaze. Ancient potters used these techniques to produce their wares before glazes and kilns were developed. The next step is to dip the sponge in a little bit of mustard oil. Mustard oil is going to be then applied on the same areas that you would like the pot to be burnished. Here's a pot. Mustard oil has already been applied and has already dried on this pot. It is ready for the burnishing. We take a polished stone and use it to shine the pot into a nice sheen.
when did this idea come to your mind to do this?
Like 1 year ago.
1 year ago. Do you like teaching people?
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay, and what did you do before pottery?
I was a journalist.
Nice. Okay. What do you do to fire the pots?
After the burnishing, we put them in a box.
That box.
This box. And we put some woods inside.
Inside the box. With the pots, you put wood in there. Oh. And then you light the bigger box, the kiln, on fire with wood around it.
Only gas.
Ah, gas.
Wood, you can shoot it.
This is the kiln. Oh wow. Oh, sheesh.
We put fire, the burner,
Okay.
and the box is here.
Ah,
And
and
this is the chimney. Use this for fire.
okay. Oh, that's how you get the color. Ah, okay. So if we fire our pots that we have here, they won't be black because they won't put the wood inside. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun.
On our last day, Sadev, the owner of the pottery studio, invited all of my friends and I for a farewell dinner. It was such a kind gesture. The food was so good. I offered to help the chef and was happy he agreed because I could practice my chapati making skills. I didn't know what chapati was before coming to India. Chapati is a flatbread and a staple in India. I find it very similar to the Mexican tortilla. They eat chapati with everything.
Okay, I left the pottery studio way too late. I'm using the street light. Okay, please hit the subscribe button if you like this video and you want to see more videos. See you in the next video.